When I reviewed the Tuseno Shellback last year, a 40mm diver from this brand that seems to always be sold out, I said it is one of the best looking and best executed microbrand divers of the year. And also said I can't wait to see what this Swedish microbrand comes up with next, as they showed incredible attention to detail and design on that piece. Where here we are at the end of 2022, and they're about to launch a new model called Windseeker. And I can tell you right off the bat that this one is quite impressive as well. Unlike the Shellback, this one is not a diver, but a go-anywhere, do-anything type of a sports watch. The closest thing to its style and execution-wise from an established brand would be the Omega Aquaterra. This also comes with a screw-in crown but a slightly smaller water resistance rating of 100 meters, which is more than enough for any water activity you might do. Both the case and bracelet are almost identical to the Shellback, with the same shape and finish that is a combination of brushed surfaces and polished bevels. The dimensions are almost identical, with only the diameter being 1mm smaller at 39, while the lug-to-lug is the same at 47. Despite being a millimeter smaller than the Shellback, this one actually wears larger, as the beautiful bezel is thinner, making for a visually larger dial. Another difference is the thickness, or should I say lack of it. At 10.5 millimeters, this not only slides under a cuff easily, but also makes the watch feel planted on the wrist. The bracelet is excellent, with flat, sharp surfaces that are mostly brushed with polished chamfers. The result is incredible play with the light as you move your wrist. The only difference compared to the Shellback is the clasp. While the Shellback comes with a diver's extension in a form of an on-the-fly adjustment, this one comes with a hidden milled-out butterfly clasp. While it doesn't offer the same day-to-day comfort as the one on the Shellback, it is more elegant and dressy, which fits the overall watch aesthetics better. And then we get to the dial that, as usual, makes this watch what it is. It is so clear and visible that I had to recheck their claim of it having inner AR only. The anti-reflective coating is so good it was almost impossible for me to do my usual fancy shots where half of the crystal is reflecting light and half is crystal clear. It is so invisible you have a feeling the engraved rehaut is connected to the bezel without any transition. This helps appreciate the dial in all its glory. The grayish-blue dial looks metallic, and with sunburst effect it changes color from dark gray to almost green-blue. It is amazing in real life and looks premium. The dial also features vertical stripes, yet another detail that reminds me of the Aquaterra, but unlike the Omega, these are curved like the meridians on a globe, giving an adventurer's vibe to the watch. The markers are applied and beautifully finished. On this prototype model, they're polished on all sides, but production models will have brushed tops for better legibility. Another thing that will change to aid legibility is the outer minute track, that on this is just a bunch of raised hashes, while on production model will be painted white. I actually prefer them this way, as they make for a cleaner dial while still being visible when you really want to read the exact minute. If it was down to me, I would either leave them the way they are or paint them yellow to match them to the yellow tip of the seconds hand to add some color. All the hands are polished, beveled, and long enough to reach their designated markers just the way I like them. The finish of everything is very good, while hands do have some foreign materials found on them but only visible under extreme macro. The date is at 6 o'clock, giving a very symmetrical look to the dial, and has a round opening, which I have to admit I like a lot. The watch is powered by a Swiss-made Sellita SW-200 that beats at 28,800 bph and comes with both hacking and hand winding. The use of Sellita is one of the reasons this is priced in the higher spectrum of microbrands at $600 plus tax. Just like the Shellback, it seems high, but when you take into consideration the specs, attention to detail, and again the less empirical spec of just how beautiful it is, the price is actually okay. Like with the Shellback, I will conclude this video by saying I can't wait to see what they come up with next. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and found it useful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and until the next video, bye.